Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to what remains of the Behemoth sector here in Wild Bastards. We have a couple of friends to rescue. Hopefully we're going to add quite a few bodies to our crew this episode. So the first decision here is, do we want to go straight to the ace or are we interested in an event? It's just somebody's floating corpse. Like, what best case scenario here, he has some gear. I don't think I want to mess with it. Let's just go this way. Okay, no patrols or packs, only 2 people beaming down. We got grizzlies and gun hands. I mean, this seems very doable. I feel like these two make sense, right? I mean, it's going to be very easy to have Kaboom do a lot of the work along the on the grizzly world. And it does seem like maybe having one person get all the kills doesn't actually trigger anything meaningful, because we saw last time, even though I went out of my way to have both members of the bunch participate in the level, we still got a dialogue that was like, hey, you're stealing all my kills. So I think that's just flavor text. All right. 3 grizzlies, a lot of repeating gun barrels, which I do not love for either of us, frankly. But nothing for it. Don't have any crams, so not a lot of strategy to apply on this particular planetary map. It's kind of just go to the place and get in trouble. Do we want Spike to have the juice? No, I guess I'm going to take it on Kaboom. Okay, that actually got that guy. Wow. I don't know if I can get... Yeah, I need to get a projectile not just to get up there, but to stay up there. Feels unlikely. Unless I were to just hit the guy dead on. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere close to the height and distance that I need. Actually, you know what? It's not that far off. Got him. Feel pretty good about that. Nope. Okay. Found myself a gun barrel. I think we had a bear incoming. Alright, the good news is we can just kind of ignore them. Oh, I feel bad. I did almost destroy a random townsfolk person there. Alright, the good news is my my ally has taken most of the fire from the gun barrels and stuff. Do you mind? Alright, let me see if I can knock this bear out real quick. More to just not have explosions happening all around me than anything else. Because it is a little annoying. It can interfere with your ability to see what's happening. That's not going to get where it needs to go. Alright, aim in. Okay, not bad. Alright, sometimes the bar blows you up. And sometimes the other thing. Right, I think a lot of the gun barrels are down. Although I'll try to keep... Never mind, of course, as soon as I say it. Try to keep an eye out. That's pretty handy. Alright, where are these other 2? I've definitely heard some voices over this way. Alright, you enjoy that. All right, I didn't actually even see the barrel. I just kind of assumed that I hit it.
Well, ain't that something?
That could have been a lot worse. All right, McNeil's coming in next turn. I mean, we have this nitro here, right? I don't foresee McNeil being a problem. Yeah, very dangerous indeed. All right, let's get data cache. We're very close to filling out our book, right? Oh no, that actually does it. That is the whole thing. We're generating assassins. Okay. Well, not looking forward to that. May as well take this, the nitro myself, the ace. Get the hell out of here. Maybe I should have used Spike at least a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. Ooh. What's he currently getting? Okay, Juice Addict is giving him 100. That's why it's showing juice that's why it's showing juice in the end screens. I was like, because he's getting health back, so we're picking up. It's health that it's picking up, but it's because he's getting extra juice. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, 2 additional points of armor. I think it's like really hard to pass up on anybody, and especially because we already have a level of Juice Addict and 2 levels of Tough. Like this was adding 2 perk levels, while each of the others would only have been adding 1. All right, I don't think there's really any decision to be made here. We gotta come down here and save these 2.
Find 'em. Looky here at this screening-a-jig. Miss Esther Ross is down there.
All right, so I mean, with grizzlies and porcupines, it really does feel like we should just bring these 2 again, right? And then I guess we can't bring Billy because the feud. We don't have any beans. This is fine. Squads will get the job done. All right, kaboom scattering is not ideal. Wow, these are some fairly easy enemies. Do I want Kaboom with Sarge, or do I want... Because Spike is friends with both Kaboom and Smokey, right? This is fine. I guess this is fine. Well, you know what? Maybe the 2... No, this is fine. I was going to say, maybe the 2 who have the weird arcing projectiles shouldn't be together, but actually 3 of our 4 outlaws on this planet have the weird arcing projectiles. So I think we're going to send Sarge down this way. Are we going to be affecting this in any way? Probably not. So yeah, I guess we can just go and do this. Is it weird for Sarge to ride a horse? I mean, it's a little strange, I guess. This is awfully welcome. You got him. He's working on his tight 5.
More hideous than the posters.
He probably ran back behind cover. Nope, I'm definitely shooting at exactly where the shot's coming from. Well, this is bad. That's actually a really good question. Not super sure myself.
I can't shoot it if I can't see it. I've got a
Okay. It took me a second to see that in the dark.
I can't shoot it if I can't see it. Surely we can come to some arrangement.
Man, these jack boxes are absolutely killing me.
You've seen any? Hunker down. These boys done fucked up.
Adding a bunch of visual effects to the screen right as I ran into a dark room was maybe slightly counterproductive.
Took your sweet time, youngin'. Fight fire with fire.
Alright, so that's done. All we're doing up here is just grabbing a tonic, which it kind of looks like we don't even need. But whatever, may as well go get it. Most chasteners, including gun hands, use proton weapons, it says, as the... Ugh. Alright.
I'll sort them out. Oh, disgusting creatures. I can bear their stench no more.
That actually landed real close.
Double nay.
Take this, everyone! Actually remarkably effective.
I only just met these fellows.
I kind of can't believe they let me get away with that.
We run through them so soon.
And then for the finale, obviously, a knife to the robot dick. I assume they were constructed with robot dicks. Why wouldn't they be, right? Alright, so I guess it's unlikely that we're going to use a disguise. We're in a place here where I feel like we're quite powerful, and it's not necessarily a good idea to get into fights just because you think you can survive them. Especially since the value of infamy is lower than I would like, it feels like. But, you know, the gameplay is fun.
Get back outside.
I don't like that. That's too much fire coming from too many directions.
How many notches on that thing, Sarge? Just breathe, youngin'. Breathe.
Ah, that's no good.
Care yourself now.
Getting the crit here is pretty important. Alright. Can actually use their spines against them, which is kind of nice. How am I going to get a safe enough position? The thing is, you kind of don't even want to sneak up on porcupines unless you have a fortify or something, because their crit point is just this tiny little spot on the front.
If you ain't gonna kill him, let me.
I'm gonna kill him, damn. Okay, alright. Maybe a time for a switch. Might over pitch that slightly. There we go. It was a combo move. Finish the bear off while he was still in the air. All right. I was a little worried that I was going to get barraged real bad by spikes there. But I guess as long as you kill him, it's not really an issue. Okay, where is... McNeil's over here. I'm not worried about that at all.
Sarge, reporting.
I do think we'll take the time to get this cram. Run up here and see if we can spend it on something interesting. I mean, cans of beans are certainly not bad. Oh, man. There's some really good stuff available here. And no sources of money anywhere else on the map.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Get the nitro, get the tonic. We'll probably use the nitro on these two. Yeah, I think it makes sense to hit the jail first. You know, honestly, this doesn't seem that difficult of a battle. For Threat 4, I mean. I suppose it doesn't help that Sarge is coming in at 13 HP. But that's fine, we just won't use him.
Need a drink.
Let's dance.
Yeah, pretty pleased with that overall. Can I get a shot up there? It's really tough not to just shoot over. Oh, he fell. That's embarrassing. Alright, a lot of these enemies are not particularly invested in allowing me to just pick at them from a distance for some reason.
More hideous than the posters, my word. I can bear explosive device.
All these enemies at this point in the game have so much HP.
Oh, disgusting creatures. Explosive device. Perhaps a change of scenery.
How are you still alive? I mean, I guess the answer is he knows when to go for a change of scenery. There you go. Right in the side of the head.
Adios, amigos. Well, ain't that something?
Who would have thought that he would deal with that so much more smoothly than Sarge? Turns out explosives really are the answer to everything.
Leastways, we got to know each other sitting in that cell. Built up a rapport. We might parlay into something deeper and romantical.
I was literally asleep the entire time.
That does not seem like it would stop her. Okay, and
I must.
all right, y'all came back at full everything. I think we just get out of here, right? Oh, sorry. I guess I'm out of moves for you.
At attention.
All right, next turn. Next turn, we just get out of here. I'm assuming we will have to fight them at some point.
Just so smoky.
Sort of a, climactic moments. And maybe for that reason, it would be good to get a little practice in. I hate to say that, like, fighting McNeil made me hugely overconfident, but it may well have.
Pleased to meet you.
He's a real pushover.
Hello.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to take plus throw force. I feel like I'm used to the way his projectile behaves now. Let's go for more ranks of deadly.
I ain't right with goddamn scattering. 'Twere good of you to find me down there.
Even though I complained about it at the time. Okay, that's all very good and healthy. So, ooh, no charge loss. That's cool. No roadblocks, but a ton of patrols and packs. Well, maybe we can get out of this planet without having to fight very much if we're clever. So, no charge loss. I mean, it's hard to not want to bring
Reach here.
the people who have all the charge, obviously. And then, like, I don't know. You're pretty good. And you're pretty...
Sarge,
Sure.
reporting.
And it's wild to see the crew, like, more or less getting along. Okay, wow, that's a lot of planet. Alright, dude's coming in over here. 4 turns. I don't think there's any chance we're going to have to worry about that. So, is this how we want to bunch? Yeah, I think this is fine. Killer Hunters, Iron... Ugh. That's a mess. I kind of want to send this bunch that way, because Spike's actually pretty good at dealing with ironclads.
Hallelujah.
So I guess I'll come down here and have a look at the mod shop. Shedding rounds are not bad. Birthday suit. You would think that would be a thing you wouldn't have to necessarily spend a huge amount of cram on. Honestly, maybe some bonus armor. Like, armor's always good. Put that on Preach, probably. Then again, like, there's something to be said, I suppose, on Preach for just taking damage directly to your health because she can refill it. Seems to be the intended design. And then, yeah, this way. Get some of the treasure and stuff over here.
Oi, oi.
Ooh, jet horseshoes are really nice. I'm not trying to make it a big thing. It's just, I think this is the crew we want to be able to move more. Alright. Let's take these guys down with some laser knives.
Let's get it done.
A new champ.
Just give them all something to focus on.
Looks like I gotta do every goddamn thing.
I'm a little annoyed by how many knives I missed there due to just throwing them between the thing's legs. And to be clear, that's more annoyance with, mostly annoyance with myself.
What precisely are you supposed to be?
double nay, huh? What kind of crack is that?
Surely we can come to some arrangement. Bear their stead.
Just run over there. Go get him.
More hideous than the posters. My word. Perhaps.
These boys
All right,
done
yeah.
fucked up.
I got caught in the open a little bit more than I thought I was going to, and I just really devoted myself to damage output when, like, caring a tiny amount about survivability might have been a good plan. Ooh, juice not consumed when used. Who is that going to be interesting on? I don't know that I want it on any of these people necessarily. Well, at least we have something to do with our tonic now. Do like a hypercharger. Once again, don't know that it's necessarily going on anyone here. Maybe Roswell or Preach, since they do a lot of small packets of damage really quickly. Yeah. Alright. I think we're good for the round. We are not good for the round. Alright, I think most of these things are just going to remain completely irrelevant. I did not leave myself enough cram to put cram in the bank, and I don't really want to do a withdrawal. So I think we're going to just ignore that. The burning poncho goes on Smokey, obviously. Get that ace.
Attention.
And I think we're just good. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm a little embarrassed, if I'm honest. That was some pretty poor play on my part with Spike.
I've seen good men, or horses, or horsemen for that matter, strung up for less than what you done.
Taffy, mate. I might not recover from that. Or maybe you won't.
I feel like what he done was like sort of a selfless sacrifice kind of thing. Odd thing to get mad at him about, you know? Just even more just flat damage resistance. It's not a very large buff though, is it? So it's like plus 100 health or just so much more damage. I really do. Almost everything's taking 2 hits with the dynamite now. I really do want to fix that. All right.
It ain't fair you freaks got that ship what goes faster than mine. Daddy says it ain't gonna take you where you wants to go, though. Only where it wants.
Why are we taking his transmissions? Why are we accepting that shit? All right, I guess we don't necessarily want to beam down Billy anyway. Yeah, maybe it's not a big deal that he's injured.
Roswell here.
Like, we'll bring these two because they're fresh. And then...
Let's dance.
yeah, why not?
Attention.
Right? Don't end up using the poncho anyway. Okay, another really small planet grid. These worlds are very swampy. There's just not a lot of livable land. So it kind of seems like there's no reason to tackle these difficult fights at all, right?
Yes. Boom. Roswell.
Here, let's bring this crew forward. And just have at these dudes. There's no security devices on this one, so there's no sense in sending the others to turn off the power. Good advice, game. Thank you. It's like, hey, I couldn't help but notice you were having a little bit of trouble there. Yeah, well, absolutely everything's on the right side, so I believe you. Oh, that is a guy. I'm feeling the bonus damage for sure. Jeez, I am being... That's a lot of HP. Yeah, I'm just being picked at from every angle here. They really got me nailed down. That said, at least I'm making it cost.
Jimmy, you alive? Yes, sir.
You know what? Can't get over the barrier. I think I'm gonna go back for the health. Maybe I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it's really hard not to land in the goop. I do not have a huge amount of control over where I'm going, in case that wasn't clear. Okay.
Where'd you go?
I was gonna say, there's no reason particularly for us to think this guy has moved. Let's just shut the fight down as quickly as we can. And that was the easy fight on the planet. We are definitely taking some blacksmithing. And then... Okay, neither of you are actually even trying to get in the way. Which I appreciate. I don't suppose there's much reason... I guess we can have these two wait back here to turn off the power right before we go into that next barrel, or the next battle. Yeah, there's not really a reason for them to do anything else. And I guess we'll just head to the Helix. What are these two planning to do next? Okay.
Lighten the fuse.
Comms established.
4 heavy crankers is a little scary. We're definitely going to want to make sure we maintain some cover. Although I suppose if Preach can get on them with some juice, then we might be able to just go toe to toe. I'm really glad we took the bonus damage on Roswell.
Hold on.
Let there be light.
Repositioning!
Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Holy hell, holy hell.
What a surprise.
Alright, the damnation is just letting me overpower him, which is a lot of fun. But also, it's very difficult to tell what's happening in those situations. So it looks like at least one of them must have run into the goop. Who else? Okay, gotta reload. It is annoying that he is running back and forth so quickly. Okay, there he goes. I think they probably ought to reduce the screen shake a little bit.
Was all that really necessary?
Just incredibly messy. It's a good thing she's distributing so much health, because that was, I think, basically the bloodiest battle we've ever had. Alright, we get our infamy trade on next turn. McNeil is still not even here yet.
Let's dance.
Let's just move over here and wait. And hey, look, we do get to do some fighting. Alright, stealthy hunters, heavy crankers. I definitely think this is more of a kaboom situation. Just try to stay out of direct line of sight as much as possible. And I think these are both kaboom juice for sure.
Let's get her done.
Tough dudes.
Be ready, men. They've got a grenadier.
Alright, that ought to actually do it. There were 3 heavy crankers, right?
Dynamite! Oh, there you is. Kaboom.
He's mobile, I'll give him that.
I'm out of here.
See, I was thinking it would be a bad idea to be doing a lot of direct, like, just shoot versus shoot play with them, with Sarge. But I suppose I did, to some degree, underestimate how annoying heavily armored enemies are for Kaboom. Come on. There we go. That was what we needed. That was probably an overcorrection. Oh, actually, looks like I did hit him with some portion of that first explosive. Was not expecting to. Okay, they don't actually like teleport or anything. They just throw down a smoke bomb and then back up slowly. All right. It's a game of cat and explosive mouse.
Repositioning enemy sighted. Grenade! They're taking cover inside.
Oh, wait, these guys are explosive crankers, aren't they? I might actually be literally immune to their bullets.
Always gonna go our way.
I forgot about that. Alright, nice for that squad to have a little something to do. Security power's back up, but who cares? Alright, 3,000 infamy breached.
Ready.
We did it. We're doing it. Let's get the hell out of here. What kind of characters could we possibly have left? Like, you got Rawhide and then... Oh, actually, maybe... No, there's one more. There's one more.
I'm sick and tired of getting caught up in these booms of yours, friend.
Just outrun it. You're a goddamn horse.
Yeah, that's not a good way to talk to somebody. It's probably a bit of a sore subject. Okay, I see. He's basically just a bag of squirrels.
We know who you is. You ready to saddle up with the wild bastards again? You hungry for some beans? 'Cause I got a hot helping of...
Uh-oh.
If y'all hear a hiss or whatnot, it's just my tears burning up when about they fall out of my eyes and touch my fiery skin.
Okay, I mean, that was a less violent reaction than I was expecting. So, is the next new outlaw we're picking up the last one? It must be, right? Okay, sure. Why wouldn't an archer be a fish? So, this shit sucks. Burst fire water rattlers?
Beats me how Fletch let herself get killed. Always seems to know a thing for it's a thing like.
It don't work like that. And I haven't got time to further your education on it.
Oh, I'm comprehending it right now, Spike. I'm parting them mystical veils, Spike. Oh, looky here. I see me killing a heap of them assassinos. Pow!
Speaking of smooth, looks like our Slytherin friend got himself locked up in the sector. We don't leave men, or snakes, or snake men behind.
Okay, so at that point, 2 more slots full, and then we have Rosa and Casino in the hold. We might actually have everybody on board. Interesting. Well, I think this is a pretty good point to stop it here. Dramatically appropriate as we enter the final chapter. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are rescuing what remains of our crew, and then who knows? I'm still expecting some kind of climactic battle with the princes. Like, they gotta force us to fight them at least once, right? I don't know. Come back next time to see if my sense of game structure is worth anything at all, and we'll see you then.